Hey guys, once again I'm back, and welcome back to the Barcelona show. Your host Barca Man. I do want to go through lineup for tomorrow's game. I want to start off with first with France, and I think France is favorite to win this game on paper, but I personally think that Croatia still has something under its sleeve and has the guts and the power and the just everything that they have for any kind of game right now, because right now they're on fire. But anyways, that'll be in another video. Right now I want to focus on France. Well, France has a lot of power, a lot of skilled players that are very known to Europe at the moment. And if anything, France is not the underdog. It's definitely not the underdog. The underdog is Croatia. France has so much to work with in the bench and off the bench, but I do believe that it's gonna be down to the wire in this game. But let's talk about a few players here that I want to talk about. I don't want to take too much time. I'm not gonna go through every single player here, but I do want to go through key players that will make the difference in this game tomorrow morning. And with that said, let's go on and start off with the goalkeeper, Lloris. Lloris is a very good fine goalkeeper, world class. He has been able to save France from a few times and has stopped shots that were on target. And what I mean by that is the ball was kicked and it was going inside and he stopped it. And this guy is part of the reason why they're still in it. I think the ones that really gave them a run for their money, believe it or not, because of the goal scoring, was Argentina. And if it wasn't for Mbappe, which I'll get with in a minute, things would be totally different. But anyways, Lloris has done a very good job. He's stopped balls. He's been able to control his box pretty well, inside his box in the goalkeeper area. He does pretty well with diving. His speed is pretty good. His hands are real well as far as handling the ball and how he grabs it and how he distributes that ball. I think he's proven himself with I believe it's Tottenham Spurs who he plays with. But I do keep a watch for this guy tomorrow, because Croatia will be a savage trying to win this game tomorrow, and he's gonna have to stop a lot of those balls that are going in. So off I go with Umtiti, Samuel Umtiti, and I know this man very well as far as Barcelona goes, because he plays for Barcelona, FC Barcelona. And you know what? I think this is a very fine, world-class defender. He has proven himself lately that he is a part of this World Cup squad, and he has won them a game in particular against, it was, I believe, Russia. No, was it Russia? No, I don't remember who it was. But anyways, he was the one who hit that ball inside the goal, and it was off a set piece, as off a goal kick, or a corner kick or a free kick. It was one of those plays that happened. But I think Samuel Umtiti, he has proven himself to be a very good goalkeeper, guys. This guy is the reason why Barcelona goes after guys like this, because Barcelona is a world-class club. It's a world-known club. A lot of players want to go to this club because of the players that are already inside this club. And the reason, that they want to go is because they also want to win championships. And Barcelona isn't going to just pick anybody. They're going to pick the best, and this man right here is the best as far as defending. I'm not going to go with Hernandez. I'm going to go with Varane. Varane is playing for Real Madrid. He's also very solid. He is a rival defender. That means that when Barcelona and Real Madrid have a match against each other, he is very well a part of that match. And but I do respect the skills of this defender. He has the qualities of being able to dribble out of his box and being able to pass adequately to his midfielders, and he has, he's pretty well inside, protecting his goalkeeper. I give my hats off to this man as well. He's done a pretty good job lately in the World Cup. So on I go with Pavard. Now Pavard he's a right back. Pavard also likes to dribble forward and likes to keep going to distribute balls inside the box, but he's also good at set pieces and even outside the box. He'll take a shot every now and then. I think even one of them was one of the goals that he was able to shoot in, and he has one goal I believe in this World Cup, and he's doing really well. As far as my subs, I have Dembele down here because he hasn't been. He's from Barcelona. He's rumored to leave to Arsenal, but there's still talks, and so Barcelona looks like they want to sell him. Why do I want to mention this? Because he hasn't been performing at top level. I do think that he has a lot of room to grow. Don't get me wrong. He's a very young player, and I believe. Well, I can't seem to. Here we go. He's only 20 years old, and he has a lot to do in this World Cup. But he has a lot of skills. He has a lot of things that I think he can do well, but not yet. He hasn't proven himself to be a part of this squad, and if he does, he's coming in as a sub, probably to come in for Mbappe or Pogba. They don't want to really do anything else at the top with this guy, but I just want to mention him real quick. For our midfielders, we have Matuidi, who has been very well in that midfield as of lately. As he has been able to take some shots towards goal. Plays for Juventus, and I really do like the way he plays. And so far, so good for him. N'Golo Kante has been a very good contributor so far to this World Cup. I think him and maybe Pogba in the midfield have been tremendous. And they have been able to distribute well to Griezmann and to Giroud as far as they go. But I think nobody tops it off like Mbappe. Mbappe is the 19-year-old wonder kid who is flourishing in this World Cup. He was already flourishing at Paris Saint-Germain because that's where he plays. That's the club that he plays for. And he is the future of football, ladies and gentlemen. Kylian Mbappe has the ability to run and outrun his opponents, and he has so much potential. His dribbling skills are amazing. See if I can move this. So I can't move it. Well, anyways, Paul Pogba, of course, Manchester United player, rumored to go to Barcelona, but I think there's a lot of more rumors about that than there is anything else. But I think Paul Pogba is doing a very good job. He is an absolute beast in that midfield, and he needs to be up here somewhere, just like Kante up here in this midfield and into the attacking third, which is this area right here. This is the attacking third. Once they're in this spot, they're in a very dangerous elite group. And as this midfield pushes forward and pushes the opponent forward or backwards for them, they are lethal and dangerous. They don't even need Giroud, and I'm gonna tell you why they don't need Giroud. But Griezmann they do need. Griezmann is the Atletico Madrid player, should I say, that has done very well in La Liga in Spain, who was also rumored to go to Barcelona, but then he signed a contract, which now he's able to stay for 4 or 5 years at Atletico Madrid. So Barcelona no longer can afford him or can buy him. They can afford him, but they can't buy him because of his renewed contract at Atletico. But Griezmann has always been one of my favorite players. I have I wouldn't reject a player like this if he wanted to come to Barcelona. I have no problem with him coming over to Barcelona. He is a great player. He is a great striker, right behind Giroud. But he in this group right here, he's playing a kind of like a center midfield role into a forward striker role as well, and he's really good at kicking those free kicks. So I look for him to take the free kicks when the French get fouled. And then on top, Giroud. And I'm going to say this about Giroud. Someone please get him out of there. Please get him out of the squad. I know he's made some assistance. I know he's done, some good passing inside the box, outside the box. He's, but you know what? You're in this position right here because you are a striker. You are there to strike the ball inside the goal, nothing else. So if you can't do that, then I don't need a guy there who's gonna be just doing some key passes. You know what? We have guys over here and we have guys over here to do that. The French coach has to remove him and he has to take him out, please, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. And that's all I'm going to say about this group. I think this might be something similar to what we saw in the other game that we saw against Belgium. Belgium had a good game, but this is kind of something similar to what we might expect tomorrow morning. So, we're going to have fun watching this game. That's all I can say. But these players are going to be extremely nervous. And I think Mbappe is the man who's going to be breaking through for that goal. But I don't count Croatia out. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, thanks for watching for this lineup 11 of the French. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon.